You spent your first 2 years alive completely awake. You learned to recognize faces. You learned the sound of your own name. You learned that objects still exist even when you can't see them. You formed thousands of memories every single day for 2 straight years.
You remember none of it.
Not one birthday, not one face, not one moment. And the reason why is stranger than you were too young. Here is what actually happened inside your head. Your brain has a region called the hippocampus. Its job is simple. It takes every experience you have and files it away so you can find it again later. Think of it as the index of a library. Without the index, the books are still on the shelves. You just have no way to locate them. In babies, this region is still under construction. The hippocampus does not finish developing until around age 7. Before that, it is forming new neurons at a rate faster than at any other point in your life. New neurons are great for learning. They are terrible for storage. Every time a new neuron gets inserted into the hippocampus, it can disrupt the existing connections around it. Some researchers believe this constant rewiring is the reason early memories don't stick. Not because they weren't formed, because the shelving system kept getting torn down and rebuilt before the books could be properly placed. Here's the part that should bother you. Babies do form memories. Scientists have proven this. In one well-known type of study, infants as young as 6 months old were shown how to perform a simple action with a toy. Weeks later, when shown the same toy, they remembered how to do it. The memory was there. It worked. Temporarily. So the memories exist. They just don't survive the transition into the kind of long-term memory you can consciously access as an adult. Your first steps happened. Your first words happened. Someone held you, and you felt something. All of it happened. It just never got filed. And this is where it gets strange. If the memories were never properly stored, why do so many people swear they remember being 2 years old? A specific room, a specific smell, a person's face. Some of those memories are real, just from later than people think. Adults are notoriously bad at dating their own earliest memories. A memory you think is from age 2 might actually be from age 4, after the hippocampus had matured enough to start keeping permanent records. But some of those memories aren't memories at all. They're stories, told to you by your parents so many times with so much detail that your brain built an image to go with the story. And once that image exists, it feels exactly like a memory. Your brain cannot tell the difference between something it experienced and something it constructed from a story it heard enough times. You may be holding on to memories that were never yours, built entirely out of someone else's retelling. So what does this mean for the 2 years of your life you cannot get back? It means they weren't lost. They were never filed in a way you could retrieve. The experiences shaped you anyway. The way you attach to people, the way you respond to comfort, the way you feel safe or unsafe in the world. Researchers believe a lot of that gets laid down during this exact window, before the index existed. You are walking around right now, carrying the effects of 2 years you cannot remember a single second of. Your earliest self isn't gone. It's just unindexed, sitting somewhere in you, in a part of the library with no card catalog, no way in, no way out. Tonight, somewhere in the world, a 1-year-old will have an experience that shapes who they become for the rest of their life, and they will never know it happened. Just like you don't.